Okay, your attention in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much. That was almost well done. Almost. Stop talking. Okay, so last day, we solved the equation. We had A equals B over C, which is the same format, I equals Q over T. And last day, we solved for B. And remember, in order to solve for something, you need to get it on the top by itself and on the left. If you want to add that to your purple sheet, if you think that's going to be helpful for you, if you want to solve, what that means is that you want it on the top by itself and on the left. That's what solve means. And we learned 3 ways of doing that last day. So there is the diagonal method. Okay, so we can move things diagonally. Now remember, when you move things diagonally, it helps to have, if you've got nothing under something, it helps to just put the number 1 on the bottom so you can see the difference between the top and the bottom, okay? And if we have B and we wanted to get it by itself, we move anything that's cluttering up B, and that would be C. C is cluttering up B, so we would move it from the bottom right diagonally over the equal sign, diagonally across the equal sign up to the top left. So if something starts on the bottom right, it ends up on the top left. What if it started on the top right? It would go to the bottom left, okay? So that fixed us up, and we got B equals C times A. And what do we do if we want B to be on the left? It's already properly solved, but it's backwards. What do? We flip it, okay? So moving things diagonally across the equal sign is one method. Second method, and this is like you've learned in math class. In order to get rid of this C down here, you had to multiply by C. And if you multiply one side by C, you also have to multiply the other side by C. And then you cancel out the C's. Just remember that writing C times A is the same as writing CA. Okay, and then again, we just did the flip. Last method, you are allowed to cross multiply, but sometimes cross multiplying doesn't do you any good. Okay, so cross multiply is not my favorite method. I would use one of those first 2, depending on which you're more comfortable with. And now we're going to take that same question, and it's written down for you on page 39, but feel free to get a page of blank paper if you want to and do the solving along with me. We want to solve for C this time. And remember, solving means we want it, what's the first thing we want? On the top. So we start at the top. Oh, look, shh, take it from the top. Start at the top, take it from the top. Yes, so that's number 1. Number 2, we need by itself.
No.
And number 3 is on the left. And you can write this down till you get it. Yeah, you can write it down till you remember it. Okay, that might help you. Top itself on the left, T-I-L. So, is C on the top? No. How can we get C onto the top? Let's do the moving things diagonally. We can take C and we can move it diagonally from the bottom left, or sorry, the bottom right, up to the top left. So if it's on the bottom, you can move it across the equal sign to the top. So now we have C times A is equal to B. Is C by itself? No. Now remember, if you don't have a bottom that you can see, you can always put these over 1. So you can see that there actually is a bottom. How are we going to get C by itself? What is cluttering up C? The A. So we want to move A away from the C side. Away from the C side. I like that. That would be like going to the mountains. Never mind. Yeah. Okay, so we want to get rid of A from the left-hand side. And if we move it to the right-hand side, which direction do we need to move it? It is on the top left. Where does it need to go? To the bottom right. Whoops, that's an A. There we go. Okay, so we now have C equals B, and then A is on the bottom. Is good? And we want the C on the left. Oh, it is on the left, so we are done. Is good? Okay. Now, let's say you prefer the math method, right? Your math class method. We have A equals B over C. We want C on the top, so we need to put it on the top here and on the top here. Yes? And then you say, okay, now I've got C, A equals B. I want to get rid of the A. What could I do to the left-hand side to get rid of A? I could divide by A, but if I do that to the left-hand side, I have to do it to the right-hand side. I cross out my A's, and I'm left with C is equal to B over A. And we're done. Is good? Okay, one last one, and then you're going to do some practice. Okay. Our last one is on page 41. 41. D equals E times F. And we want to solve for E. Which means, remember TIL, we want E to be on the top. We want it by itself, and we want it on the left. And we do it in that order. Till. Don't do lit, because that's going to like mess you up, okay? It would be better if it were lit. That's kind of a little more exciting, but till is what works. So we're going to go with till. Now, is E on the top? If there's nothing on the bottom, put a 1 there so you can see that there is a bottom. Is E on the top?
Yes.
Yes. Is it by itself?
No.
No. So we need to get rid of F. So doing the diagonal method, where would we move F? Bottom left. So the F is going to go there. So we'll end up with D over F equals E. Now, it's by itself. Is it on the left?
No.
No. So we have to flip it.
Oh, we got it.
So E is equal to D over F. The other way to do it, D equals E times F. Once again, we want the E on the top. It is on the top. We want it by itself. How can we get rid of the F on the right-hand side if we're doing it the math way? We can divide this side by F, which will get rid of the F, but what we do to one side, we have to do to the other side. So we end up, do you see how we end up with exactly the same thing? Is good? Okay. Now I'm going to be honest with you. People who are good at algebra can probably just do all this in their heads and not worry about showing any of the work or doing any of the over ones and all that stuff. If that is you, you don't have to show your work. Okay? So if you're like, I can just do it, then that's great. What you're going to do in order to prove that you can do it is you're going to try these exercises on pages 42 and 43. If you have already done that, you can try 6.2D. So pages 42, 43. And you have to show me number 7. I think it's number 7. Yeah, show me number 7. If you're really good with all of that and you want to work ahead, you can try 6.2E if you want to work ahead. After this, yes, thank you. Once you show me number 7, you can either do 6.2D if you need more practice or start working ahead on 6.2E. All right.
But can I just show you like this?
Yes.
Oh,
It's all good. Don't worry. Okay. So let me just quickly do them myself so I have my answer key here. I want to solve for H. That's correct. I want to solve for J.
does it matter what?
No, I don't care.
Oh.
See, I'm doing it in my head, right? And then we want to solve for N. Figure out where you went wrong.
I don't know what I should be doing.
Okay, so if I were you, I would do. Did you feel okay about those, like, the fill in the blank guest cups thing?
Yeah, I should have happened.
Okay, that's cool. Then I would do the algebra thing then that we just did here. Do pages 42, 43. Okay. You'll probably be fine with it. Yes. Actually, no, finish up to number 7 and then you can fill your water bottle.
Yes.
What are you looking for? Like smaller paper? How are you looking for? That I can do. Okay, have you shown me number 7? Show me number 7 first, then you can go. So you can either do more practice or you can start.
No, he's alive. I'm still thinking like
Yes, I certainly.
I skipped this out.
So what is on here is we have.
Oh, you know that's.
So you want to.
You always need to.
Listen, if you get stuck, don't be stuck forever, call me over, okay?
Like way more difficult. The same thing.
So sometimes.
No, those guys.
Yeah.
Yes,
I like this one.
I didn't know.
Thank you, like you got.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Let's go look.
You also saved me. And there's a circle.
I don't know what we're talking about with it.
Oh, no, this is so.
Wait, no,
like that, so yeah, so it's just like you got me over.
That's straighter than I'll admit. Oh.
Yeah. My cousin is clumsy. My cousin, my cousin's on two sides.
You call the city, you call the city.
I missed it. Hey, ready? Right now.
Oh, yeah. Do the actual sentence. This is a lot.
Oh, it's great. I think I might have to go online. Oh, this is not how to do it. Oh, got it.
Correct. I took your information.
Look, man. Right. I saw that.
So there was.
And then pass the answers.
You guys never know.
I'll be up on this.
And then my friend, like, they're my friend. No.
I know.
Wait, guys, let's see what you got right now.
I guess such a lot.
Am I gonna search up? Ready? 30? Oh, no. It's food, guys, it's food. Wait, I'm too Is William actually? I remember that. Yeah, you guys remember this?
Moving, I was so good.
I actually feel like.
God.
Everyone was.
It's not like one. Are you still? I'm
Sure.
How much trouble? What I get? What?
It's like,
You have to put them under, yeah, okay. Yeah.
That's so great, because sometimes like.
Pretty good.
Yes.
That ain't gone.
Yes.
Oh, my giving it
Straight across. See? Smart girl. You gotta get the test done. We wanted to buy their. Obviously, like, song. At least it's real nice. I like this. I think I had to.
Honestly, you gotta say. I could make good progress. You okay?
What's happening?
I need to take that off.
Wait, what's happening?
I don't understand.
What is this? Saturday. Oh, that's just like a. Is this your writing stuff? Is there anything in there?
What? Yes, we do.
Oh, yeah. No, look at it. Can I look at it?
But, man, we're gonna take.
Oh, you're so distracted.
What you're just.
Yes, but.
Where's that?
What are you gonna do?
Wait, you was already.
Oh, wait. So they have to wait. Oh, why is it so heavy? It's actually. Oh, 1, 2, 3. You need something else. Anyone need a hand?
This was.
I'm gonna say whatever I want.
Yeah, it's. Yeah.
Right, I don't care. Do this. It's not.
So you have them next to next.
Oh, yeah. No, you know, I'll do it.
What's my name? What's my name? What's my name?
Something like that. Number 10, she was scrappy. She's small. And she was like, and she like full on like grab her like. Our last name. It's so bad. And all the regulars.
God, wait.
Homework. You must finish this for next day. Who has not shown it to me yet?
Me.
Okay, you must finish this for next day, or you can show it to me right now. Perfect, Anushka. Perfect. The whole thing. Yeah. Hi.